Hello, it is Mrs. King, and today we are going to do the last lesson in our week's worth of maths. So really well done with all the home learning you've been doing. So let's start off our maths lesson with our quick warm-up, and our quick warm-up is once again one more and one less than a number. We are looking at the numbers which are one more and one less to all the way to the number. What's this number? 8. All right then, everybody, I'm going to do this really quickly. Let's see if you are ready. Okay, what is one more than 4? 5. Well done. What is one more than 7? 8. Well done. Now we're going to do one less. What is one less than 3? 2. Well done. What is one less than 6? 5. Well done. Now I'm going to mix it up and get it really tricky now. So we have to be really thinking and listening. What is one less than 8? 7. What is one more than 1? 2. What is one less than 4? 3. Well done. What is one more than 6? 7. Well done. You have been working really hard on your numbers, which are one more and one less than each other. If you're finding that a little bit tricky, just make sure that you're always practicing that. Okay, so today's lesson, we are going to compare different amounts again. So we're comparing different amounts. And once again, the key vocabulary we have been looking at is more than, fewer than, equal to, and the same as. And children should be working in quantities 2, 5. So you can either make the amounts, this time with using objects. So we've been using objects like cubes, or we've been making little cards just out of paper. Or you can write the numerals. So you can either draw them or write the numerals this time. And you will need to have your table once again. So the table which you used from yesterday, which has fewer than, the same as, and more. Okay, so I'm just going to model this activity to you. So first of all, I'm going to choose a number. So I'm going to choose a number to 5. The number which I'm going to choose is 2. So we did look at this yesterday. So can we now make a number which is fewer? So if I were to make a number, I would use my cubes. I would put it on here and I could attach it here. So I'll just make it. So I could use my cube here. Now, could you draw a number which is fewer? Let me just have a think. So this again, I can just draw just one. There's only one number which is fewer. And can you write the numeral? Yes, I'm going to write the number 1. Now, can you draw, or can you draw and write the number which is more than mine? So the number which is more than, so we know number 2 is our number. So first of all, we're going to make the number which is more than. So let's have a think and let's just count what number is more than 2. I'm going to choose to make the number 3. So I'm going to put my 3 cubes here. Perfect. And now I'm going to draw a number which is more than. So I'm going to draw a different number. I'm going to draw the number 4 now. I'm going to draw stars. 1 star, 2 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars. And then so once we've made it, we've drawn a number, the next thing to do is to write a number. I'm going to see if I can choose a completely different number this time. I'm going to choose the number 5 and I'm going to write the numeral. So what number is the same as 2? Oh, the numeral 2. I could also draw 2 circles, or I could use 2 counting blocks. Okay, let's move on to another one. So we're going to do this together. So for us to do this together, you will need to make sure you've got your cubes again, and you will need to make sure you have your table. Okay, everybody, I'm going to choose another number. I'm going to choose our starting number is going to be 3. So first of all, can you make a number which is fewer? What number is fewer, less than? So if we count back, so 3 is our number. What's the number which is fewer? I could choose 2 or 1. I'm going to choose 2, so I'm going to make 2 here using my cubes, and then I could draw them out. Let's see, I might decide to draw 1, and I'm going to draw 1 square. And can I think of any other number which is fewer? I'm actually going to choose the number 0. I'm going to write the numeral 0. Some of you might already know that, and we're going to be looking at 0 next week. And then now, can you make, draw and write a number which is more than? Okay, so if I think of the number 3, let's have a look. What are any other numbers which are more than 4? I'm not going to make it again with my cubes. You could choose anything else. I could just use my square bits of paper. I'm going to choose the number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, can you draw a number which is more than? All right, I'm going to choose the number 5. I'm going to draw 5 circles. 1. Oh, it's a little bit hard for me to do because I've put some glue tack on the board. Just going to rub that out. I am going to draw 5 circles like a dice shape. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 in the middle is 5. And then we need to write it. So we're always making it, drawing it, and then writing it. Actually, I'm going to choose a number which is more than 5. I know we've been saying we can work within numbers within 5, but now we're on Friday, it's the last day of the week. If you want to extend your child by choosing another number or working within numbers to 10, that is okay. So I'm actually going to choose a number which is more than 3, 7. I'm going to write the number 7 here, and now we're going to make things which are the same as, so the same as 3, so we can make it with our 3 cubes. I could go 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to draw the number which is the same as 1, 2, 3. And then we are going to write the number 3. Okay, so the making it, drawing it and writing is really important, and we're going to need that in the next few weeks actually. So we're going to be looking at different numbers too. But you'll find out a little bit more about that later. Okay, so now we've done that. Oh, I nearly forgot a question. It says, can you make and draw a number which is more than and less than? So this is a thinking question. So can you make a number which is more than 2 but less than 4? So it's going to be a number which is more than 2 but less than 4. Can you think what number it could be? It is 3. Yes, that's the number which is more than 2 but also fewer than 3. All right, now we're moving on to the section of the lesson where you are going to do it. Remember, for you to do this, you do need your sheet, and if you don't have anything to count with, you can always just draw instead. So I'm going to choose a number now. So we've looked at the number 2 and 3. I'm going to say we should look at the number 4. So this is my number 4. Now, first of all, we're just going to do one bit at a time. So can you draw, I'm going to say, can you draw a number which is fewer than mine? So my number's number 4. Can you draw a number which is fewer than mine? Remember, you could draw circles or stars. Do that now. Draw a number which is fewer than mine. Pause the video. Okay, everybody, a number which you should have drawn, an amount you should have drawn, you could have chosen 1, 2 or 3. I'm just going to draw the amount number 1. Now, next question. Can you draw the number which is more than mine? What number do I have again? I have the number 4. Now, can you draw an amount which is more than mine? You should do that now, and it's time to pause the video. Okay then, so you could have chosen the number 5. But then if some of you have wanted to work with numbers which are more than 5, you maybe have chosen number 6, 7, 8, 9 or even 10. So really well done. Now we can have a think about, are there any others and how do we want to do it? So are there any others, or any other numbers which are fewer than 4? Yes, I know the number 3. I'm deciding I'm going to write this now. So you don't have to draw it, you can write it, it's up to you. So I'm writing the number 3. I also know that 1 is fewer, and we had 1 here. I also know 2 is fewer, and I also know that 0 is fewer as well. Are there any which are the same as? I'm going to practice writing the number 4, and I could draw 4 on the dice. So I'm drawing it now. And remember, you could always make it using some cubes or any other objects which you've made. Then next I'm going to look at more than. Are there any numbers which are more than 4? We definitely know 5 is, and like we said before, 6 is. And we can, if you know how to write the numerals, or if you want to practice writing any other numbers, I could write 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All of those numbers are more than 4. So what we really want to do is look through all your pictures of your home learning, and we will see how we can help, and we will say all the brilliant things that you are doing at home. So we really look forward to you sending in all your pictures of your home learning to us today. So today is Friday, and you will need to send this to your class teacher. So it's either Mrs. King, which is myself, or Miss Mackenzie, and both of us have a similar email address, and that ends in @readley.lancs.school.uk, and we will see you next week. Okay, have a good weekend everybody, and make sure you send your learning in. Bye.